Hello and welcome back to episode 16 of Unknown to World Known, Club 7. We're back once again with Bayern Munich. Since you were last with us, we have been in some phenomenal form. We've won every game, we're top of the league, and we're back today to play against Stuttgart and then a game in the quarter-final of the German Cup. So, as you can see, since you were last with us, we beat Köln 2-0, I should say. We then played a friendly, won 7-0, not important. And then since then, we beat Schalke 2-0, Nuremberg 4-0, Werder Bremen 3-0, and then Stuttgart in the Cup 4-1. So we're back today to play Stuttgart in the second game against them in 3 days. And then they've just dropped the quarter-final in this gap here, so we're going to play that as well while we're here. And hopefully we can continue through to the semi-final. They're the teams that we can play in the quarter-final. It's still not being drawn. It's going to be drawn tomorrow and then played 2 days later. I don't think that happens in England very often. Let's go and see how we do against Stuttgart first of all. So we're back with the lineup here. One thing I did forget to mention is we have also made a signing of a former player. See if you can spot him. Kitenge, Alexander-Arnold, Fran, Bakary, Henrique, then Grauer's the holding midfielder, Frank and Grundman in front of him. Pedri is the number 10, Benz and Lambermont up front. So, as you may have spotted, Fran has returned to the series, coming in from Roma. He cost us about £90 million once, instalments have gone through and things like that. The reason I've had to bring him in was Bakary was away in January for the African Cup of Nations, which meant I only had Hoffman and Morena as centre backs. Rao can kind of play there, but he's not very good there. And as a result of that, I needed a centre back, so I had a look at Pardini coming to us from Barcelona. They wanted an unreal amount of money. So we went for Fran, as Lambermont puts us 1-0 in the lead after just 13 minutes. Very nice start. He's improved his finishing a great amount since the last time you were with us. I mentioned it was a bit frustrating. We've been training on his attacking movement, and also I've told him I want him to play shots, and it seems to be really paying off. I think that was his 18th for the season, if I read it correctly. Pedri with a corner. Fran and Bakary were at that near post, but it does go just over. So it's been a interesting time between the two videos where we nearly, one injury and we didn't have anyone left at centre back really. We'd have been down to just one natural centre back, so which I hadn't actually realised until Bakary went away for the African Cup of Nations. If I hadn't realised then, it's very easy to get one or two injuries, and then you're forced into playing people in their unnatural position. So I'm very glad it was just a temporary leave for him, and we managed to get someone in quite quickly to cover him while he was gone. And going forward, we've got an extra centre back, which is quite nice. And obviously, with it being Fran, he can also play all over the place. He can play in centre mid if we need him to. I'll be honest, I think during my entire time at Roma, I think he played there once. We're going to bring Henrique off due to that little injury that he's got. I think, we played Fran once in centre mid the entire time I was at Roma. I imagine it'll be the same here. It's going to be a very, very rare occurrence. because it's not his natural position. He can play there well, but we've got better options. We're going to bring Grundman off now for. I think we'll bring him off for Demir and then drop Pedri back into the centre mid, and Demir can go a bit further forward. We're also looking at Vrank, who we're going to bring off for Kolev. Get some fresh legs on there to play that box-to-box role for the final 20 minutes or so. And we're going to just start to time waste a little bit in this last 10 minutes, try and see our way out of it. I've realised I haven't updated you on the league. We, going into this game, were 3 points ahead of Hertha Berlin. We very nearly lost 3 points in this game. So, as it stands, we're going 6 points ahead of them, and we do so. However, what should be noted, they've got a game in hand, so it may well be 3 points in the lead. It's just temporarily 6 points. Leipzig have lost again today, so they have dropped a few points further back as a result of that win that we've just got. But still, I mean, they're 10 points behind now. They're verging on being out of the title race and falling into this top four battle a little bit. And maybe with a bit of luck, Hertha Berlin can drop points and we can be runaway leaders, which would be quite nice. Let's go and see who we meet in the quarter-final and how we're lining up for it. And for the second game, we have drawn Schalke in the next round of the Cup. So we're giving Modinger the game and goal. Morena, Bakari, Alexander-Arnold and Henrique as the back four, with Morin sitting in the middle of the wing-backs. Kolev, Grundman in front of him. Pedri is the number 10. Olas and Lambermont up front together. So hopefully we can find our way through to the next round of the German Cup. We're at the quarter-final stage. Leipzig and Werder Bremen playing today as well. I think Hertha Berlin is still in it, and I can't remember any other team that's still in it. Olas has gone long for Lambermont and he's found him. Lambermont, one-on-one with the keeper, puts it in the back of the net, and that is 1-0. Under 10 minutes, 19 goals for the season. Since the winter break, he has really come to life, Lambermont has. And Olas, what an assist. And a fantastic finish as well. It's been very nice to see Lambermont come in good. I was a little bit worried earlier in the season because he wasn't getting the goals. But now he seems to be contributing a lot more as Pedri plays him through and he hits the post and he nearly gets his second of the game. But definitely seeing a lot of improvement from him, which is very nice. And hopefully he's going to help us get some trophies this year. Alexander-Arnold tries to find Lambermont but doesn't manage to, and Schalke are able to bring it down. And and a bit of a look from a deflected pass there, and Lambermont's hit the outside of the post. That should have been 2-0, if we're being honest, Lambermont. I've just been complimenting you. Don't let it go to your head. You still need to put the ball in the back of the net, buddy. We've now got a throw-in. Ehlers was there, but doesn't manage to get on the other end of it. We aren't telling them to get stuck in, so I don't know why we've got 3 yellow cards in the first half. And actually, Schalke have managed to get one back. That was a little bit poor from Fran there. No, from Morena. Sorry, I'm blaming Fran. He's not on the pitch. He got shrugged off a little bit too easily there. And to be fair, where's Bakari in the first place? I don't know where he was. He was on the left wing from the looks of it. Don't know what that was about. But Morena shrugged off a little bit easy. And then it was one-on-one with the keeper. And he made no mistake. I'm not going to attempt to say his name because I'm not really sure how to. We're going to encourage them again and hopefully see us get a bit of a hand on this game. We're going to try sending all around for Olas and bring Gundman off for Demir, just in the hopes that we can avoid any second yellows. Bakari hits the post from the corner. That's so unlucky. And we're going to bring Alexander Arnold off for Nassim Bene as well, just for the fitness problems. And hopefully we're going to get a late winner in this game. Henrique with the corner, and Bakari is in there to make it 2-1. And on that note, we are going to lower the tempo and just try and see out the rest of this game. And hopefully we can do that. We are going to drop that a little bit deeper, start to time waste a little bit. And what a header from Bakari that was. And hopefully we can find our way into the next round of the Cup. And we've got moments to go. And we are through to the next round. We are into the semi-final. Fantastic performance there. Really grinding out the win. We probably should have had it in hand prior to that. When you look at the shots in particular. But it doesn't matter. We've seen our way through. And into the semi-final we go. Okay, so we will be back next for the games against... I think what we'll do is we'll do Leverkusen and Manchester United. That's who we drew in the next round, in the first knockout round. Of course it is. They're back to haunt me again. My favourite team in the world. And I don't think I've beat them yet. They just slap me every time I play them. Hopefully we can stop that happening this time. And then the German Cup, it's really weird. We've had the draw done on the draw was done on the 7th and played on the 8th. And then the next thing that happens, the next draw is until the 6th of March and it's played in April. I don't understand the way that's been done, but it is what it is. We're back tomorrow for Leverkusen and Manchester United. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit like down below. Comment how you think we're going to get on against Manchester United this year. Can we finally stop the rut against them? And subscribe if you are enjoying the series. Thank you very much for watching.